Pick the Odds has 4 different tiers to choose from. In this video, I'll be walking through all the different features and how they differ from tier to tier. Let's get started. The 4 tiers and their price points are as follows. Free, which is free. Starter, which is $30 a month, soon going up to $40. Intermediate, which is $80, going up to $100. And Advanced, $120, going up to $150. All the tiers have 3 key features: a free bet converter, pre-game and live game data, as well as shareable multi-device features and formulas. The free tier will always be available to use, while the starter and intermediate tiers have 5-day trials, with the advanced tier having no trial. The trials on the starter and intermediate tiers give you a good chance to get comfortable with Pick the Odds and see if it suits your betting needs. The odds screen refresh time for the free tier is at 15 seconds. Keep in mind, this is about 3 times as fast as the BeeBettor odds screen updated, while the other 3 tiers all have 1-second refresh times on their odds screen, allowing you to track movement in real time. Let's start with the arbitrage feature differences across the tiers. The ROI limit on the free tier is 2%, while it's uncapped on the rest of the tiers. There's also a max of 10 results on the free tier, with no max on the rest of the tiers. When looking at the sportsbook and leagues limits, there's none on the free tier, 2 sportsbook and 1 league limit on the starter, 4 and 3 on the intermediate, and then back to none for the advanced. Keep in mind that the sportsbooks and leagues being used are not set and can be constantly changed. Let's move on to the middle and low hold tools because they're set up very similarly to the arbitrage tool and identical to each other. On the free tier, your ROI limit will be 0% and the max results will be 10 for both the middle and low hold tool, while there is no ROI limit or max results on any of the other 3 tiers. While the sportsbook and leagues limit follows the exact same as the arbitrage, being none for the free tier, 2 and 1 for the starter, 4 and 3 for intermediate, and back to none for advanced. Lastly, let's take a look at the positive EV tool. Perhaps the biggest discrepancy across all the tools is the ROI limit for the positive EV tool, with it being 2% for free, 4% for starter, 8% for intermediate, and there being none on the advanced tier. There's a max result of 10 for the free tier, with none on the rest of the tiers. There is no sportsbook limits on any of the tiers, and there's only a league limit of 1 on the starter tier. The rest have no limit. Now you know the difference between all the tiers, but the big question still remains: which one should I get? To start, I think it's a no-brainer to get a free account just to see and try it out. And if your bankroll permits, then it makes sense to get the advanced tier because there are no limits on any of the tools. Going from a free tool to the top plan might seem like a lot, so here's my honest suggestion. NBA is back in a week, so I'd take the next week to get familiar with the PTO platform and see if it's right for you. Feel free to ask me any questions. Then, when NBA is back, get the starter plan, which you'll have a 5-day trial to test out. Common worry is about the ROI limit on the positive EV tool for the lower tiers. So I've decided to do a little experiment starting on the free tier, and you can all follow along as we climb through the tiers. Stay tuned for more on that soon.